The man who had stayed in prison for 10 years had just returned home. He saw his stepfather bullying his mother. The man angrily scolded the stepfather. The stepfather was very resentful. The next day, he hired a group of thugs to teach the man a lesson. The mother, standing nearby, was extremely worried. She was afraid the man would go back to prison, but the mother did not know that the man's true identity was actually the director of the Federal Bureau of Investigation. That's right. The man had never actually been to prison. The misunderstanding between him and his mother goes back many years. At that time, the man was still just a federal agent. He, in order to carry out a special mission, acted out the scene of him going to prison in front of his mother. But in fact, this was all a plan arranged by the former director. Years later, the man successfully completed the mission. He became the new director of the Federal Bureau of Investigation. But before he officially took office, the former director gave the man a 1-month leave. So the man returned home to visit his mother. However, because of special reasons, the man's identity could not be easily revealed for the time being. Therefore, he did not tell his mother the truth. Meanwhile, on the other side, the stepfather found the man and the mother the next day. He also did not know the man's true identity, so he arrogantly ordered the man to apologize. The man was very disdainful. The stepfather had abused the mother for many years. It was absolutely not wrong for him to avenge his mother. Unexpectedly, the stepfather actually threatened the man. It turned out the stepfather was very powerful locally, able to easily put an ordinary person into prison. Little did they know the man was by no means an ordinary person, but the mother did not know any of this. She hurriedly apologized to the stepfather on her son's behalf. The man stopped his mother. He did not need his mother to beg for the stepfather's forgiveness. The stepfather thought the man was frightened. He loudly mocked the man and the mother again. The man became extremely angry. He slapped the stepfather. The stepfather angrily ordered the thugs to gang beat the man together. Unexpectedly, the man used only 1 minute to defeat all the thugs. The stepfather was terribly scared. The man before him was so formidable. The stepfather kept retreating. The man confidently knocked the stepfather down. Just then, a police officer happened to pass by here. He immediately spoke up to stop the man. The stepfather seemed to see a savior. He angrily complained to the police, accusing the man of violently beating others. The lead police officer was named Smith. Smith was the captain of the police squad. He immediately ordered his subordinates to take the man away. The man remained very calm. He accused Smith of being too rash. Police who arrest people should inquire about what happened. The mother beside them immediately showed Smith the bruises from the stepfather beating her, trying to prove by this the justification for the man beating the stepfather. Unexpectedly, the stepfather also had a son. After the son arrived at the scene, he shamelessly declared that a husband beating his wife is righteous, but the man beating the stepfather is evil. The man thought the stepfather's son was crazy, but Smith actually thought the son made sense. He still wanted to arrest the man. The man was furious. He loudly revealed his identity. Unexpectedly, everyone burst out laughing. They thought the man was mad, daring to impersonate the director of the FBI. Smith did not want to waste words with the man. He ordered his subordinates to arrest the man. Unexpectedly, the mother stood in front of the man. She actually snatched a police weapon. Smith was furious. He ordered the mother to put down the weapon, otherwise the mother would also go to prison. Unexpectedly, the mother had long prepared herself mentally. As long as she could help the man escape from here, the mother was willing to willingly go to prison. Who knew? The next second, Smith ordered his subordinates to successfully subdue the mother. The stepfather's son was extremely arrogant. He actually ordered Smith to directly kill the man and the mother. It turned out the son and Smith had long conspired together. Just as Smith was about to carry out the order, the man suddenly took out a golden gem. Everyone immediately widened their eyes. This gem was the special token of the director of the FBI. As long as one held this gem, one could freely investigate any institution. The son was utterly devastated. Could it be that he had really provoked the director? The mother broke free from the police's restraints. She anxiously asked her son if it was true. The man gave his mother a definite answer. After Smith saw the gem, he immediately obsequiously apologized to the man, but the man was very cold. He immediately, according to the law, issued a search order to the police station where Smith worked. At this moment, Smith finally regretted it, but the man's revenge was not over. He then pointed at the stepfather's son. The son now ran a small company. The man issued a search order for the son's company as well. The son was extremely afraid, because his company had a lot of illegal income. If it were truly searched, then his company would surely go bankrupt. The son pitifully begged the man. The mother beside them directly refused on the man's behalf. She insulted the son, saying he deserved to be punished. At that moment, the previously silent stepfather suddenly stood up. He actually questioned the authenticity of the gem. Only because the man had just come out of prison, it was impossible that he could suddenly become the director of the FBI. The man smiled slightly. He suddenly thought of a better plan for revenge.